Okay, hello everyone, welcome to this new video. Right. So we'll just wait for like a couple of minutes for all the other people to join. And as all of us, as you can see from the name of the video, Google is hiring, and so it's a very long and different program. So I'll recommend you to watch this video completely. We are going to talk about the next 10 minutes, and then we'll start. Then we'll probably will forward and give you the link for starting the same, right? So in the meantime, if you have any questions, you can always comment in the live comment section that we have, right? And people, can people tell me if you can hear me or not? Because I think the YouTube live that I'm doing is delayed by 30-40 seconds, so I'm not very sure if you can hear me or not. So if you can let me know if you can hear me. In the meantime, what I'll do is maybe right. So I will talk about Google, I promise, right? Because I just want to talk a little bit about prep and stuff first, right? So we've launched the new website, and a lot of people were, having troubles in understanding how the new website would work, right? So the new website is powered by AI. So this is how the new website would look like. So you can go to any dashboard. So for example, if you scroll here, you can go to programming section, learn DSA, OS, Python, etc., etc. So if you go to company, let's say, and if you want to prepare for TCS, right? So for example, here you go to TCS dashboard, TCS NQT dashboard, right? So once you go here, you will find all the syllabus for TCS, and you will find all the previous year question by topic. And here you can see the completion percentage of each of the mock test that is there. Guys, can you hear me? Yeah, so I am getting that. And again, here on the right hand side, there's various analytics that is listed for you. So right, so for example, once you solve any mock test here, the percentage changes here, the analytics changes on how many questions you've solved and all of those, right? And if we go to L4, so I'm sorry I have to do this, and we'll talk about Google, I promise. Just want to show you a new website because people who were preparing for Cape Gemini was having a little problem. So here, quiz is also powered by analytics and AI and machine learning. So when you solve any particular question in this particular case, so when you solve this question, right? So for example, let me show you another one. So when you solve any particular question, you get to know that how many people have chosen this particular option, right? So in this case, maybe in this particular image, it's not visible, but you get to know how many people have chosen this particular option. You also get to know that, okay, what is your time-based performance? How many people solved it before you? How many people solved it after you? So things like that. And then analytics, like further analytics. So there's even further analytics for me to show you. So for example, here you get to know that, okay, for each quiz that you have attempted, what is your ranking in each quiz? So for example, your rank here for logical, quants of TCS, verbal of TCS, coding of TCS, and then further it is also done topic by topic basis. So this is kind of a new AI and machine learning dashboard that we have on Prep Insta, right? So here you can see your LCM and LCF ranking, completion percentage, percentile for permutation, combination, probability, etc., etc. Right. Okay. So without wasting any time, let's start the main topic here. So yes, Google is hiring, and they do not visit campuses in India. They kind of conduct their coding programs which are open to all. So this coding program every year that is launched has just recently been launched for college graduates. It is called Google KickStart. Also, make sure that you do subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll be posting a lot of drives in further, right? So this Google Kickstart is essentially, there are a lot of problems that you would need to solve. Uh, and there are, so you can also go to schedule of Kickstart. You can click here. So this runs throughout the year, right? So you need to attempt it to, round E is going as of now. So you don't, doesn't matter that round E is going. For each and every round, they select the top performers and they call them for interviews, right? So for example, round F, round G, round H. So you can attempt it multiple number of times, right? So you don't have to worry. As Google says, uh, you know, uh, participants can complete and all of those. Top participants may be invited for interview at Google, and all the people from IITs and NITs and all the top colleges know that, okay, Google will not visit their college this year. And so this is what they are doing. They are doing Google Kickstart. The link to this particular page is given in the description of this particular video, so you can check that out. right?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Okay, so my Google Home got to know that okay, I am saying Google again, so it was like, what do you want to say, right? So that's what my Google is doing as of now, right? So if you have any questions, you can ask me. Then I have a few other things also that I want to show you, so we'll discuss about that as well. Right. So one of the person is asking, sir, can you show the analytics once again? Yes, I'll show it again. So for example, here you can see that, okay, you chose option number D, but that is the correct answer. But you get to know that 52% of the people have chosen option number D and 68% of the people have chosen option number A. Again, this doesn't sum up to 100, but this is like a representation of the live website, right? Uh, so let's talk more about Google. So you can find all the previous year papers on the Google website itself. So you can go to this scroll. You can scroll here. The link of this page is given in the description of this video. Make sure that you do subscribe to our YouTube channel because we are going to post 2 or 3 drives further in the next 1 week. And yes, a big news is coming. So I can't say it yet, but a big news coming. The news that everyone is waiting for since the last 3-4 years, that is coming. I can't tell you it, but maybe people can guess that in the comment section, right? So you can check the scoreboards and the problems that were asked here. So example, archives of KickStart. So if you want to go and check for round H in 2019, what was it? So round E starts in 3 days, so you need to apply very quickly. So again, there is H index problem, diagonal puzzle problem, evenagram problem. So you can click upon opening all of those problems, and then the leaderboard is here. So all the people who scored well in these leaderboards, as you can see, a few Indians, Aviroop 123 is also there, Thundercracker is there, Shanky, Rishabh Jain, all of these Indians are also performing really well. So probably these people were called for the interviews with Google, right? So for example, this task kickstart here, so you can sign in and code the problem here and submit the code, and you can choose different languages here. You can find all the questions. To apply, what all you need to do, click for the link in the description below, click on register now, sign in, complete the whole process. I'm not going to babysit you and make this video boring to tell you what are the further steps. Google is known for its awesome interface, so the registration would not be that difficult. Right. And we've launched the new website. We've also launched these nano degree courses wherein we are giving you certifications as well. So in the meantime, I'll use this. Top performers in any sense is, so we don't know. It depends upon how many people Google wants to hire, right? So for example, here you can go to and based upon that they'll select top performers here. So you can go to nano degree courses and then check Python courses. So we are also giving you certification. So this is one example of Python nano degree certification. So just want to utilize the very same time to help you experience the new website, because for some people it was difficult to get it right. So the link is again in the description of the video. Make sure that you do subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are going to post a very important drive, like you had been waiting for about 3-4 months for that company. Yes, now it's hiring. I can't say the name of the company, but you have to wait for a few days and it will be announced. People can guess that in the comment section. So yes, so you can also start preparation for that company as well. Just go to Prep Insta. So for example, let's say you want to study for TCS NQT, go to TCS NQT, click here. And for example, let's say you want to study for TCS NQT maybe. And then you can find all the previous year papers of TCS NQT in the same format that is there, right? For example, you can just go here, solve the questions like this, and you will find all the TCS NQT okay, if you just give me 1 second, so I'll just show it to you here. So here, in this particular case, you can find all the TCS NQT sections, LCF, HCF, profit and loss. So this is an image that will show you. Okay, so let's go back to Kickstart. If you have any questions, then I am fine with it. We just wanted to announce that okay, Google is hiring. Again, there are multiple rounds that you need to do. So if you do not get selected in round H for the interview, you can give it again in round A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, so on and so forth. So it does not matter. So as of now, round E is going as of now. So we also got an invite regarding from Google that okay, we need to share it with our team. Right. So they shared it with us here that okay, template to forward to students here, and they've mentioned everything about it. So now what we are doing is we are sharing it with you here. Right. So make sure that you do subscribe to YouTube channel. A lot of companies are partnered with us, so they tell us out. So everyone can apply. It doesn't matter you're 2019, 2020, 21, 2022. Again, you perform better. Google does not care that you did not get job last year and then you have an academic gap. It only cares that, okay, are you an awesome coder? Right. So that's what they are, having here. Yes, so you do get certifications in Royal Pass. So if you go to buy Prep Insta Royal Pass, everything that is there on Prep Insta, you get completely whole website access. Certification courses, Prime video courses, Prime mock courses. If anything new gets launched on the website, in fact, we are also including machine learning next month in as a certification course in the Royal Pass, and it's very student friendly. I guess it costs 4,444 rupees. Right. So unlike other websites wherein 10,000, 50,000, 20,000, they're asking, since Prepinsta is the most visited and the most used website for placement preparation, so which is why we keep prices low, because if one person buys from, let's say, XYZ website, in the same time, 50 people buy from Prepinsta. So again, we keep the price low, but still earn 10x more money than our nearest competitor. So again, uh, so make sure that you do subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are going to post an awesome drive in the next few days about something, and can't disclose the name. And not just for that, many other companies would be hiring. Hexaware is also hiring. Also, if you have any questions, you can also follow me on Instagram. So you can just go to atulya.kaushik. So this is my official Instagram ID here. So you can always follow me here, and you can check out a few things. So sometimes I share my personal details. So for example, here with the ex-chief minister of Rajasthan, Vasundhara Raje, who visited our home. So this is Manish, our co-founder. Uh, and we got the chance to speak to her about Prep Insta and the good work that we are doing. Uh, Right. So also for other off-campus drives, so make sure that you follow Prep Insta. So Prep Insta, your batch. So if you're a 2021 batch, then Prep Insta 2021. If you're 2020, then Prep Insta 2020. If you're Prep 2019, then Prep Insta jobs. If you're 2022, then Prep Insta 2022. So in fact, on Prep Insta 2021 tab, we just posted, so Hexaware was hiring, Microsoft was hiring, Goldman Sachs was hiring. So, we post a lot of these drives, Goldman Sachs, Cisco hiring. So make sure that you do follow us here, because we also always post a lot of off-campus live. So we have highest number of followers, so already 14.3K followers on this. But if you go to Prep Insta jobs, in that case for 2019 batch, we have 19K followers. So rather than having one account, we have different accounts, so that you don't get bothered by a drive which is for not your batch, right? So things like that. You can always reach out to me at Atulya Kaushik right here. So this is my personal ID. You can always, if you need any doubt, if you need any assistance, you can always text me personally. Yeah, you will get certifications in Royal Pass. How do you know when? How do you know when Thesis is going to conduct their off? Thesis, Accenture, IBM is going to conduct their off campus. We speak to all of those companies on a very frequent basis. We are in good terms with most of these companies. Some companies we are even partnered with in terms of helping them hire and all of those things. So we get to know. Sometimes we know that they are hiring, but we can't announce it officially, because the company is supposed to be the first one who will announce the drive. So we can't announce it before the company, right? So even if we know that, we can't announce it, right? So again, going back to my basic things, again, a big company is going to hire very soon. Right. So thank you guys. Ishani Sharma. So thank you guys. This is the video. You can drop off from the video if you want. The link is in the description of the video. Make sure that you do not forget to subscribe to our channel. In fact, if I go to our channel, if you were preparing for, let's say, Gemini and all of those companies, right? So this would be my personal account. So let's say I go to Prep Insta. So I'm a big football fan, so which is why a lot of things were football related in my YouTube feed. Right. So one person is asking, which club do you support? Barcelona. And I know it's not good time for me to say support Barcelona. So Capgemini pseudocode questions, Capgemini aptitude questions. So I'll just show it to you here. Maybe a lot of people may not have checked their Capgemini video. criteria for this. So Cognizant hires for people who have less than 60% in their class 10th and 12th. So maybe
Growing
you can
businesses
apply.
need a hosting. Right. So this is the part of our free master classes on YouTube. We'll be solving a lot of Capgemini pattern-based questions from the previous year papers. Right. So let's go ahead. So first, let's discuss about the
This
syllabus.
is like our Capgemini pseudocode question video that we made on YouTube. Again, we can also check our game-based aptitude.
It's kind of a mixture of that. So based, you have to kind of
you can check all of these videos as
based
well
on
for
geometry,
your
which is
preparation.
very.
Right, so we kind of conduct these videos like that. I got mail from Google already. Yeah, Barcelona, always bad times for our team, but yes, you supported the club at good times, so it's expected of you to support the club in their bad times itself. Graduation less than 60%, but pointer 6.72. But there are 2 semesters to go. Ishani, you can apply to various companies. There's no harm in applying. Thank you. Right. So you can apply, and maybe if the company calls you, then you can go ahead. Right. So. All right. So I'll take up a few questions and then we'll close off this session. So IBM hiring date. So last year they hired in October, but we are not sure when they are going to hire. So there's no criteria for Google. Everyone can apply. Only thing that you need to do is you need to be very good with coding, and they'll check it with their written round and then the follow-up interview rounds. Yes, if you perform really well, then you're going to get interview chance. So as they say, top participants may be invited to interview at Google. So this is the only way that they hire in India at fresher level, and in fact at non-fresher level as well, right? Non-freshers also can apply. It's open to everyone. Hexaware exam pattern. So actually, last year there were 100 questions and all of these, but this year we do not know. We know that the exam is going to be conducted very soon. But the pattern, if somebody says that they know about the pattern, they are lying. But yes, last year it was 100 questions. I think 90 questions or 100 questions, 20 of quants, 20 of logicals, 20 of English, 40 of technical. But then again, this year it may have changed. So we are not sure. PrepInsta does not release any information that we are not very sure about. So if we are not sure about the pattern, we will not make the video and fool students. I know that there would be 2-3 YouTube channels which will be making video about Hexaware, and they do not know about the pattern. So don't trust until and unless PrepInsta tells you so. No, so there's no possibility of getting qualified for TCS Code Vita even without 0 complete submissions. So at least 1 or 2 complete submissions should be there. Right. So again, you can go to prepinsta.com, whichever company that you're preparing for, Accenture, Cognizant, just click on this. All previous year papers can be found. So if you click on, let's say TCS, so I'll just show you. So you go to TCS. So this would be, for example, let's say TCS dashboard. You can understand the pattern. You can solve a few questions here. You can understand interview experiences, cut off for quants, verbal, logical, coding, etc., etc. Watch a few videos, FAQs, comments, and then if you want to practice, click on this start preparing, and then automatically you'll scroll down to this section. Then you can solve LCM, HCF, previous year questions of quants, then permutation combinations, and etc., etc. So this is there. If you want to solve English, you click on English here, then you solve English. Logical, you click on logical. Coding, you click on logical coding, and then automatically this will change for you. And then you get a lot of sexy analytics, right? So example, when you solve a few questions, so you get analytics like what is your ranking, your percentile, your ranking in TCS quants, logical, verbal. In fact, if I'm to show you a few also other rankings as well. So here you get to know about your LCM HCF ranking, your percentages ranking, completion percentage, percentile, your daily total number of questions that you've attempted, wrong, correct questions, accuracy percentages. So there's this graph also that shows your accuracy percentage in the last 7 days, in the last 28 days, so on and so forth, right? So this becomes very, very handy if let's say so this is how our quizzes are displayed. So you click on start button, automatically a counter goes by. We have something called as beer graph also, which we've not launched as of yet, but would be launched. You can check the explanation here. As soon as you solve, so this person solved in 6 seconds, so you can check that, okay, this 21% of the people solved this question correctly before me, and then 78.79 people solved this question correctly after me. So you get to know your time-based performance as well. You get to know the correct answer, wrong answer, and the number of people who chose each of the options as well here. So, this is Prep Insta is now powered by AI and machine learning that helps you. So basically, so there's an awesome video that, in fact, I'll play the video. So I'll play this video. With this, you will be able to understand. Okay, so even I'm getting Hexaware ads now. So if you just give me 1 second, so I like to take a moment and so again, this was the video. Again, a lot of people are asking that, okay, which companies accept less than 60%? In this case, I think the companies that are accepting less than 60% are Cognizant, Mu Sigma, and just these two companies. I know most of startups do, so you can apply for a lot of startups. Again, for people joining us now, I'll recommend you that go back and start the video again. Right. So thank you all for joining for us for this session. If you have any questions, our team will reply to the comments, and in the comment section, you can always type that. Thank you.